It me fast healer. This video was requested by countless spasticated retards friends. In this video, I will be guiding all you damn lost sheep around my sexy, marvelously, fantastically excellent, intelligent, free-to-play evolution of combat breeding setup. JK, it's crap. Anyways, feel free to skip my boring introduction, starting now. I took on breeding ever since the day of VOC release. So I guess I am regarded as one of the real OG breeders. However, some of you may not know me as I took a long break between mid-2014 to late 2017. But until today, I continually experiment and try to discover techniques hidden in the game that enhances my overall combat performance. In fact, later in this video I will be revealing one of my most advanced yet secret techniques that none of you F2P dumbasses have seemed to figure out from what I've seen over the years. The reason I have decided to exploit this damn sexy technique is because it will be debuffed by Jagex soon anyways. 1. From first glimpse, my setup may look slightly confusing to many of you. Rest assured, you're completely fucking right, it still confuses me every now and then. I only started keybinding armor and weapons at the end of 2017. On my first bar, I have the main melee and magic abilities that I use. On my second and third bar, it mainly consists of extended melee and magic abilities as well as keybinded armor and weapons. Further to right, my range book is out. I have found that range is my dominant style where I prefer using all the abilities available in the book. Additionally, I didn't have enough space on my keyboard to fit them anyways. Above my range book is the fourth bar, which consists of the main shield abilities and a few constitution abilities that I often use. This is useful as the only shield I use in breeding is my shield bow. So I can move between shield, ranged, and constitution abilities easily. On the right of my ranged book, and have all my prayers ready to click. And have protection prayers specially keybinded onto the fourth bar too. To the right of my prayers is my fifth bar that is full of rarely used abilities. Lastly, you may notice that my armors and weapons are positioned neatly in my inventory. This is because I do a mix of both click switching and gear switching via the bar. This is important as I can click switch while stunned. Here is what all my keybinds look like if placed on a keyboard. However, the more important factor of my keybinds is the way that they are placed in patterns. Here is a better image to exemplify the patterns. A common pattern that can be found is the sequence of armor and weapon to threshold. Using this sequence maintains a fast timing of change between armor and weapons, and threshold combinations. I have found it beneficial as my fingers can easily run through the sequence. This technique is something nearly no F2P dumbass thinks about. This is the intentional abuse of auto attacks. Many breeders accidentally, but rarely do this technique normally due to having their auto retaliate on. Additionally, this technique does not work as well with revolution, so using full manual will optimize the performance of this. This technique is the integration of a damage increasing technique called 4-tick auto attack. It is very popular among advanced PVMers. I will put a link in description of a 40AA guide for any dumbasses who do not understand my following simplified explanation. 40AA is a magic-based technique where you switch between a wand and orb and a staff. If done correctly, you can make the staff obtain the auto-cast speed of a wand and orb, but still maintain the auto-cast damage of a staff. I won't get into the deeper mechanics of how it works, but to show the difference in DPS I will show two demonstrations. In these demonstrations, I will be doing an autocast with the same rotation of abilities. This first example demonstrates me using a staff's abilities whilst fitting in autocasts whenever I can. If you watch closely, I cannot fit an autocast without delaying a few ticks of what could have just been a use of another ability. The second example demonstrates me switching between duels and my staff. I am using an ability with the duels, then switching to my staff and doing an autocast an ability. I am able to activate abilities very closely to normal global cooldowns, yet still fitting in autocasts in every staff switch. To do this technique you must keybind your desired magic spell. Because I keybind my magic abilities, I have my magic spell set on the key F. It is crucial to have it in an easy spot to access, which for me is F. I am able to press it while my fingers are running through the sequence of armor to ability. Pressing this key causes the character to autocast the keybinded spell. Here is a short clip of me fitting this technique in while breeding on a dummy. Thank you for watching. Hope you people enjoyed. Happy breeding.